So, for generations, the Class 10 board exams have basically felt like this sudden death elimination round.
Oh, absolutely. It's intense.
Right. Like you have one bad morning, maybe you feel sick, or you just totally blank on a math paper, and suddenly that score is, well, it's just etched in stone forever.
Yeah, it really has always been an incredibly high-pressure environment for students. But thanks to a new briefing by Professor Dr. S. Balaji, we actually now have the roadmap for the 2026 CBSE Best of Two system.
Which is huge.
It's a massive policy shift, yeah. And our goal in this deep dive today is to really help you, whether you're a high school student or a parent, kind of navigate the mechanics of the system, to figure out if taking that second exam is actually the right strategic move.
I think the best way to visualize this whole new system is like a checkpoint in a video game.
Ooh, I like that.
Yeah. So imagine you barely survive this brutal boss fight, and your score is just terrible. This new CBSE policy basically lets you reload from the checkpoint and replay the level. And the brilliant part is that if you somehow do worse on your second try, you don't lose your original high score. You just keep the best result.
Exactly. The official grading mechanism really does work just like that. So let's say you score a 70 in maths on your first attempt.
Okay, a 70.
Yeah. And then you decide to sit for phase 2 and you bump that up to an 85. Well, the CBSE officially records the 85.
Nice.
But if you have a terrible second outing and say you score a 65, that lower score just simply vanishes. Your original 70 remains completely safe. And you can actually apply the safety net to up to 3 subjects.
Wait, up to 3? That's a lot of coverage. But I do want to clarify something here, because I feel like a lot of people might confuse this with the old system.
Oh, the revaluation stuff?
Yeah, exactly. Like, is this just a rebranded revaluation? Because historically, you just paid a fee and some administrator recounted the marks on your old paper, which, I mean, let's be honest, rarely changed anything.
No, that is a really vital distinction to make. Revaluation is purely administrative. Phase 2 is a true, genuine second academic attempt.
So it's totally different.
Completely. You are writing a completely fresh, brand new theory paper. You're sitting in a new exam hall with new invigilators. It requires entirely new preparation.
Wow, okay.
It is also worth noting, though, that this safety net isn't just a free-for-all available to everyone. Like if you failed 3 or more subjects, or if you were simply absent the first time around, you're not eligible for this.
Got it. So since you're walking into a brand new exam hall, that really puts all the pressure on how you prep for this fresh theory paper.
Right.
Because from what I understand from the briefing, the rest of your grade is completely frozen. Like your internal assessments, the practicals, notebook submissions, those cannot be changed in phase 2 at all.
They are strictly final. There's no touching them. And that frozen status actually leads directly into the logistics of how you even get a seat in that new exam hall.
Right, because there's a process.
Yeah, so the exams start mid-May. But the real catch is that you cannot register yourself for this.
Wait, meaning you were completely reliant on your school's administration to do it?
Precisely. You have to be added to your school's list of candidates.
Oh, man.
Yeah, the standard fee is quite nominal in India, about 320 rupees per subject, but you are entirely at the mercy of your school's internal deadlines.
And if you miss it?
Missing their cutoff means you get hit with a hefty 2,000 rupee late fee penalty from the board.
Ouch. Which I guess brings us to the ultimate strategic question here. Knowing the mechanics and, those locked internal grades, plus the strict deadlines, should a student actually put themselves through another board exam?
That's the big question.
Like, is it worth grinding through that video game level again just to scrape together, I don't know, a few extra points?
Well, Dr. Balaji's advice here is very clear. Attempting this casually is a trap.
A trap, really?
Yeah, I mean, if a student is already exhausted and they don't have a highly structured 4 to 5 week study plan, they are just going to burn out for literally no gain.
That makes total sense.
However, there are specific scenarios where it is an absolute lifeline.
Right, like crossing a very specific threshold. Say your school requires a strict 75% aggregate to qualify for the science stream, right? And you're sitting at like 72%.
Exactly.
Taking phase 2 makes perfect sense there.
Or if it's the difference between securing a merit scholarship or missing out entirely, it's also incredibly valuable for clearing a compartment exam.
Oh, right, that dreaded makeup test for a failing grade.
Yeah, it allows a student to just move forward without losing an entire academic year.
So ultimately what this policy shift really does is give you back your agency. Like a single bad day no longer has the power to permanently define your academic record. You have the choice and the power to just try again.
Which honestly raises an incredibly fascinating question for the future.
Oh, was that?
Well, if this low-risk best-of-two system successfully reduces student anxiety at the Class 10 level, which is the goal, could it eventually dismantle the traditional stress-inducing one-shot testing model we use for college admissions entirely?
Wow. Yeah, I mean, if they realize it works better, why not scale it up, right?
Yeah.
That would just completely change the landscape of education as we know it.
It really would.
Until then, if you find yourself hitting restart from that checkpoint, just use your 4 weeks wisely, lock in your strategy, and go get that high score.